If you caught my video on the MSC Fantasia, I'm guessing she blew you away just as much as she did me. Today, we're taking a look at her younger, sleeker, and, if you ask most people, way prettier sister. This is the MSC Splendida. Now, while the Fantasia was the pioneer paving the way, the Splendida turned up to iron out all the kinks. They're twin ships, sure, but they've got totally different vibes. This ship isn't just a way to get from A to B, it's a destination in its own right. She belongs to MSC Cruises' Fantasia class, and even though she's been sailing the seas for a fair few years now, she's still got a touch of class that her younger sisters can only dream of. MSC is an European line with a proper international crowd, so it's dead common to hear Italian, Spanish, French, German, and English all being thrown around on board. To keep these cruises profitable, the company needs to fill every single cabin, which leads to loads of deals and discounts popping up. If you're a beginner or just after a completely hassle-free experience with extra support, booking through a travel agency is definitely your best bet. They'll walk you through all the options, break down the different packages, and often sort out your port transfers or assign a rep to look after you. Option number 2 is buying directly via online portals. If you know of any others besides the ones I've dropped in the description, let me know down in the comments. Just a heads up here though, you really need to keep your eyes peeled for what you're clicking on and confirming. When booking, you're not just picking a cabin, you're choosing between different package tiers as well. The budget-friendly Bella option locks down your cabin choice and charges you for any changes. Stepping up to Fantastica lets you pick your cabin location and your preferred dinner slot. Aurea throws in spa access, bathrobes, and flexible dining times, while the Yacht Club is a whole different level of pure luxury, complete with its own private restaurant and priority boarding. It's a complete no-brainer to buy all your add-ons, like drink packages or Wi-Fi, online in advance, as they work out a lot cheaper. You'll also definitely need to download the free MSC from me app onto everyone's phones, kids included. You'll use the app to do your web check-in, where you'll scan your passports and snap your security photos. As for your credit card for onboard spending, you can easily register that directly on the ship, and the staff are always on hand to help out if you get stuck. On embarkation day, once you rock up to the port, say in Barcelona or Genoa, the first thing you'll do is hand over your main luggage to the porters. These bags won't actually show up at your cabin door until a few hours later. So, it's an absolute must to pack a proper carry-on with all your documents, your printed boarding pass, money, and meds, but also your swimwear and flip-flops so you can dive straight into the pools or hot tubs right away. Once you've shown your documents and boarding pass, you're straight on board. My advice? Head straight to your cabin, where your MSC card will already be waiting for you on the door. That card is your cabin key, your payment card on board, and your ID. Without it, you won't be getting into your room or buying a thing. Let's have a proper look at what's actually on the card and what info you'll find on there. First up, you've got an emergency phone number for the ship in case anyone needs to get in touch with you from the mainland. Then there's your barcode and passenger name, plus a note pointing you to Deck 8, which is where your cabin is. You've also got your specific cabin number listed. Your nationality, Switzerland, is right there, along with muster station E, which is the exact spot you've got to head to for the mandatory safety drill before setting sail, or in the unlikely event of an evacuation. The card also features the name of your cruise ship, the dates of your trip, your booking tier, and your chosen service package. On top of that, you'll see your assigned main dining room, La Regia, which is down on Deck 6. It even lists your specific dinner time slot and table number. You've also got your MSC Loyalty Club membership level alongside your membership number. And last but not least, your login ID for connecting to the ship's Wi-Fi network is right there on the card as well. This roomy cabin feels way more like a proper hotel room than a typical ship's cabin. It's been designed as a peaceful retreat where luxury meets all the comforts of home. The interior's done up in shades of emerald green and navy blue, which flow dead naturally into the sea just outside your windows. The main feature here has got to be the generous double bed with a tall padded headboard. It's got subtle backlighting that sets a lovely, cozy atmosphere. The crisp light bedding contrasts dead well with the darker accents, giving the whole place a proper stylish, tidy look. The space opens up through huge glass doors that lead onto your own private balcony with views of the endless horizon. A plush, navy blue carpet ties it all together for that extra bit of comfort. It all comes together to give you a spot-on mix of style, space, and functionality for the ultimate cruise experience. For your day trips and lounge sessions on deck, you can use the beach towels you'll find waiting in your cabin. But keep a proper eye on them. If you manage to lose one, the cruise line will wallop you with a charge of about 30 quid per towel. The bathrooms come as standard with handy dispensers for shampoo, shower gel, and liquid soap. You can set the temperature dead easily to suit your liking. There's also a safe in the cabin to tuck away all your valuables, and you've got a minibar ready to go as well. If you're traveling with family and have connecting balcony cabins, you can actually ask to have the balcony divider unlocked, which opens up the whole space into one big area. Right after that, I'd head straight up to the buffet for lunch. When you're first moving around the ship, stick to the stairs if you can. The lifts are usually proper rammed. Once lunch is out of the way, it's time for the mandatory safety drill, which absolutely every single passenger has to do, kids included. On the MSC Splendida, they make this dead easy. You just watch an instructional video in your cabin and then physically wander down to your assigned muster station, where the crew will scan your boarding card. You don't even need to put on your life jackets. Once the drill is wrapped up, make sure you pop your phones onto flight mode so you don't get slapped with astronomical roaming charges out at sea. Your phone will work completely as normal when you're docked in port, but out on the open water, it won't work at all unless you've got a Wi-Fi package. It's a dead good idea for at least one person in your group to have Wi-Fi, because out at sea, even your translator apps won't work. After that, you can properly unwind and start exploring the ship. Massive vessels like MSC Splendida are basically gigantic floating cities packed with sports, entertainment, theaters, and bars, so it'll take you a bit of time to get your bearings and find your favorite spots. The food on board is a whole different story altogether. The buffet is open for up to 20 hours a day, and you've got loads of food included in your fare, everything from pizza and burgers to a massive spread of other dishes, plus iced lemon water and tea. The dress code in the buffet restaurants is way more casual, so it's proper popular with families with kids. If you're after a bit of peace and quiet, my top tip is to head right to the very back. And if you've got little ones with you, it's a proper good shout to bring a flask so you can enjoy your drinks back in your cabin. The real culinary highlight, though, has got to be the elegant main dining rooms serving up proper three-course meals. You'll find whichever restaurant you've been assigned to for dinner right there on your MSC card, along with your specific dining time. You can also make the most of these main restaurants for breakfast and lunch free of charge, and it's a much more intimate vibe with way fewer kids around. Now, let's go for a bit of a stroll together around the deck and just soak in that proper cruise vibe. MSC ships also put on a massive program for families, including stuff like a full-on F1 simulator. On sea days, it's also proper worth keeping an eye on the onboard shops, as that's usually when you get the biggest discounts and sales on clothes and souvenirs.
E signore e signori, naturalmente buonasera a tutti, benvenuti a teatro, tutto è pronto per cominciare con il nostro spettacolo dedicato alla musica rock. Ladies and gentlemen, how are we feeling tonight? Alright, welcome to Rock Royalty!
Every single time you get off the ship and head back on board in port, make sure you've got ID for everyone in your family, kids included. That way, you won't end up in a right mess if the ship happens to set sail without you. MSC Cruises are dead well known for being fair with their fees, running a tight ship with efficient service, and leaving bang on schedule every single time. The best part is that the mandatory service charge is already baked into your base fare, so you won't be hit with any nasty surprises of hundreds of extra quid when you check off the ship. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. I really hope this tour helped you out if you're deciding on your next holiday. If there's anything specific you want to know, drop a comment down below. I'd love to answer any questions you've got about life at sea. Catch you in the next video.